What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Caitlin Clark walks away with 2 ESPYs and she broke the internet. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. A star-studded night last night at the ESPYs, and Caitlin Clark definitely stole the show. She walked away with 2 ESPYs. She was nominated for 3, and she's currently going viral after Serena Williams' comments about her fan base. Let's jump right into this. So last night I reported on Serena Williams making a statement about Caitlin Clark's fan base at the ESPYs, and I'm telling you right now, they is not happy about it at all today. Bruh. Now, many people voiced their opinions online all night long about Serena Williams' statement in regards to Caitlin Clark fans being white, and many African-American people stepped up to the plate and say, hold up, wait a minute, sister, we are Caitlin Clark fans as well. Let's roll the clip right now.
You are the Larry Bird in that you are an amazing player. You have ties to Indiana, and white people are really crazy about you.
That was the joke that Serena Williams said last night at the ESPYs. Let's pull up some of the comments from the video that I made last night. I'm telling you right now, they ain't taking this as no joke. This commenter said, what the F is wrong with Serena Williams making such a stupid comment? I always thought she was better than that. First of all, Cece is loved by most everyone, male, female, black, white, Asian, etc., not just white Midwestern folks. Secondly, what the F is up with people saying she's like Larry Bird? There are nothing alike other than both of them being white. Bird was a 6'10" forward, power forward, and Clark is a point guard, completely different styles of play. It's like someone saying Jeremy Lin is like Yao Ming. Anyone who tries to say she's a Larry Bird is just revealing their racism. This commenter stated, hate to break it to you, Miss Serena Williams, there's a lot of black folks laying some love on Miss Caitlin too, and now I gotta completely agree with this because I'm black and I love Caitlin Clark, bro. What she's been able to do is just take this game and this league to the next level, and they need to get talked about every day. I just gotta keep it real. Let's pull up some more comments. This one stated, actually a lot of people of color have spoken highly about her. Most of them are some of the greatest athletes of all time. Now, I got to agree with this as well. There's been a lot of African-American athletes speaking up and speaking out about the young superstar, shedding more light on her greatness. Now, all that being said, those were some of the comments from the video that I did last night. Moving on to another story. Just like I reported on earlier in the video, Caitlin Clark walked away from the ESPYs with 2 awards, dog. Now, she was nominated for 3. Shout out to Asia Wilson for winning Best Women's Athlete of the Year. But Caitlin Clark got 2 out of the 3 she was nominated for. And she spoke to the media right after winning these awards. Let's check out the footage right now.
It's Caitlin Clark. I just wanted to say thank you for this recognition. Obviously, I could not be there tonight. I'm a little bit busy in Indianapolis. But this award means a lot, not only to myself, but to my teammates and coaches that I had at the University of Iowa. It's special for all of us and a special year in women's athletics. So thank you, ESPN. I just want to give a shout out to all the nominees and award winners tonight. I'm sad I couldn't be there, but I hope you all have an amazing night.
That was Caitlin Clark after she won those 2 ESPYs. And as for those 2 awards that she won, it's being reported that Caitlin Clark earned some new hardware at the Thursday night ESPY Awards in Los Angeles. The former Iowa women's basketball star and current Indiana Fever guard was nominated in 3 categories from her time as an Iowa Hawkeyes. Best Women Athlete, Best Record-Breaking Performance, which she won, and Best Women's College Athlete, she won for the 2nd year in a row. Now, immediately after winning these awards, Caitlin Clark did take to social media and reposted this picture on her Instagram, showing love to the ESPYs for winning those 2 awards. And as you guys can see right here, Caitlin Clark is groundbreaking, bro. Moving on to another story. So it looked like Angel Reese might be trying to put the beef between her and Caitlin Clark to sleep. sleep because she wrapped up an interview yesterday letting the world know that she's excited to be on Caitlin Clark's team, and hopefully her and Caitlin Clark will be teammates for many years to come. This shocked the world. Guys, let's roll the footage right now.
There's been a ton made, right? You and Caitlin Clark, you're going to be teammates for the first time during the All-Star game next Saturday. What's that going to be like for you both to be sharing a team after you all have helped to grow this sport so much?
It's going to be really cool. I mean, I know so many fans are going to come out to watch both of us, but I know a lot of people are just going to be able to come to Phoenix. I'm sure it's already sold out. So being able to be in that environment, we're going to be playing together for a while. So this is not going to be the first time. I know All-Stars again. I know hopefully 2028 will be Olympians together too.
Ooh.
So being able to enjoy this, I'm going to Paris too to go watch the Olympics. So I'm excited for that too.
That was Angel Reese putting to bed the beef between her and Caitlin Clark. Now, can we all just move forward and let these young ladies be great? Because this is a wonderful time to be alive. We all get to witness history, and hopefully Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese will be on that 2028 Olympics team. Moving on to the last and final story is shocking new information coming out about tonight's game, dealing with none other than Diana Taurasi, bruh. It's being reported that leg injury has sidelined six-time Olympian Diana Taurasi from the last 3 of Phoenix Mercury's last 4 games, and she will miss Friday clash against Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. 42-year-old has maintained her steady production in 2024, averaging 16.6 points per game, 4.7 rebounds, along with 2.6 assists. It's unclear whether the injury will impact Taurasi's status for the Olympics, but should she be unable to head to Paris, that could open the door allegedly for Caitlin Clark, who was not selected for the primary roster but named as an alternate. And just like this article stated, it's unclear if Caitlin Clark will be replacing Diana Taurasi for the Olympics, but she is named as an alternate. I don't think they're going to let her do it, me personally. The way they've been acting with Caitlin Clark, bruh, clear that they're not a fan of all the attention the young superstar has been getting since she has been in the WNBA. It'll be interesting to see how the Indiana Fever fare up against the Mercury today. Now, we already know they lost their last game against the Washington Mystics. The defense completely fell apart, but one thing Caitlin Clark showed is that she can play 4 quarters of basketball, bro. And so for all the people questioning her ability to get the job done in the fourth quarter, she proved that she has more than enough stamina, more than enough experience, and she is clutch. Moving on to another story, Christy Side spoke with the media yesterday in regards to this upcoming matchup. Now, we know she's been in hot water ever since that last game, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. With all that being said, she refused to answer the media questions again about the starting lineup. Now, it's unclear what the starting lineup is going to be for this Phoenix Mercury game. It is set to take place in Indiana, but with all that being said, let's check out what Christy Side said to the media yesterday. Roll the footage.
With what you were able to get out of practice today?
Yeah, I think they came in focused. You know, we had a really good video session. We were able to watch some things that we didn't do those first 3 quarters that, you know, if we'd have done in the like we did in the fourth quarter, it would have been a different outcome.
What kind of stuck out to you in that video session in the first 3 quarters?
Oh, our defense was not very good. We were we just didn't look like we were communicating out there. You know, we put a scouting report together and we just couldn't. We just weren't executing the schemes that we were supposed to be executing.
You talked about chemistry before last game and just how it's grown throughout the year. Obviously, I know you guys lost that last game, but what are some examples and how have you really seen this team come together and maybe grow personally as well as professionally this year?
The time that they've been able to spend together, you know, we do a lot of events where they're, you know, not just in the arena, you know, they're out in the community. They do a great job in the community. So just when you're having those kind of times where it's not about basketball, that just kind of gives you an opportunity to have different conversations. On the basketball court, you know, that's a timing thing. That takes time. Chemistry takes time. Playing together, understanding, you know, roles and routines and what people do, that just takes time. So we've gotten better, you know, from where we were early, you know, with very little practice and then the schedule that we had to where we are now.
Is there like a specific example, like in your coaching career or even when you played, where chemistry really went a long way in producing results?
Yeah, I think a lot of it, you know, team chemistry it's a funny thing because this is the pro ranks. So like it's different, you know, in college than in the pros. I think one thing that really helps with it is leadership. I think if you have a veteran leader that's, has been through the trenches like we're going through and understands it, they can kind of give some, some positive information and some just to help in these times, just for example, you beat New York, right? And, it's one of the best wins we've had here in a long time. And, that's a hard, to play your best, after you've already played the best, that's really tough to do, the game after the game. And so that was a conversation without trying to be too much about it before the game yesterday, trying to talk to them about it, to understand, and then, Washington, it's our third time to play them. They're a scrappy team. They play so hard. We beat New York, but now people are coming at you even more. And so you've got to understand just some of those different things throughout, being at this level in the WNBA.
Has there been a veteran in particular this year who has kind of stepped up in that regard?
Yeah, I think it's a collective effort. I think Timmy's been really good. E-Dub, AB, Katie Lou, just the ones that have the years experience or trying to figure it out with these young ones as well. And it takes some time.
You mentioned Kemi. I know she's a big defensive presence too. Just how has it been just adjusting to her being on the bench with an injury, kind of especially with defense?
Yeah. Well, Timmy's just a spark on both ends. She's able to get out and run in transition, but she's just a seasoned vet who understands, she can get out there and she understands personnel and she understands where people are going to go and when help is needed and how to keep playing through different actions. So, yeah, it's tough to not have Timmy available for us.
With her injury, too, she played through it a little bit, I think, against Phoenix, and now she's out against, did she, re-jam it? Or?
Yeah, we're getting more information on that. She's rehabbing and just trying to, she's going to be out tomorrow for sure. But, just trying to get more information on it and see where we are.
You had the high of beating New York and then the low of losing to Washington. You touched on it a little bit. What was the sentiment of the players just kind of walking into practice today?
I think just, making that a learning experience and just can't let that happen again. But like I said, this is the WNBA, the best women's league in the world, and it doesn't matter your record. Every team is going to play you hard every night, and you just have to be ready for that.
Will yesterday's outcome likely lead to a change in the starting lineup again?
Yeah, so I wasn't going to speak on that, and that is team business, and we'll just keep it at that. And I'm not going to discuss that, but we're, ready to go.
That was Christy Sides voicing her opinions about the game that is coming up and what happened last game. She still refused to answer the question about the lineup change. Wishing the Indiana Fever nothing but the best for their matchup today against the Mercury. Guys, get down in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them Bills on because I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.
Shake the haters.